everyone, it's Pam from Glam Junk Journals, and today I'd like to share with you my latest journal. I'm calling her the Halloween Old and New. And this little cutie measures 5.5 by 7.5, and it has a 2.5-inch spine. It was made from a hardback book. It was an old algebra book from like the 1920s, and I deconstructed it and took out the spine because it was deteriorating and made my own. This is 3 signatures. It's attached with a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and it is 94 pages. So how I constructed the cover is, as you guys know, I like to build from the bottom and layer up. So what this is there's the book, and this right here, this lace was from a skirt that I got at a thrift store. You know how I love to do that kind of stuff. And it had 3 sections. It had this off-white section, and then it had this brown section, and then it had a black section. And I've used all the black in other journals, and I used all of the cream off-white in this journal. So from there, what I did was I created a corrugated cardboard base, and that you'll see that right there. And what I did is I just tore and kind of messed it up. And I love how corrugated cardboard gives a 3D effect. And what I did on the corrugated cardboard, if you can see the gold right there along the side, this is called Rub and Buff. And it is a metallic wax, and this is antique gold. I had to hold it up to my eyes because I can't see that far. And what I did is I just put it on my finger and rubbed along the edges. And like I said in one of my other videos, this wax, once it gets on, it stays on. So be careful where you put it because it is extremely hard to remove. And on top of that, I did do some glitter glue. Got this at Walmart. And so there's going to be sparkles throughout that. And then what I did was I added some orange ribbon that you can see. And I'm still layering as I go up. And on top, I put this cute little image that I got from the graphics fairy. She's got the most awesome images, as you guys all know. It says for Halloween, old style and new. And I just thought the colors and the pictures of the 2 ladies was just fabulous. So I knew I had to use that. And from there, I glued them onto the top. But what I did is I did do a coat of Mod Podge. And I don't know if you guys have seen this particular Mod Podge. Let me show it to you. I've never seen it before. It's called Mod Podge Antique Matte. Now, I don't know where I've been or if this is new or I've just never seen it, but it kind of creates an aged look, and it is a matte finish. So I did coat this with that Mod Podge to kind of give it some durability, and then I added some little gold sequins. I think you can see them there, and distressed the edges around there. Glued that on after it was dry. And this is another corrugated cardboard snippet that I made with some of the fabrics that are within the journal there. So you can see that, and just added it's kind of an orangey yellow button and some little rhinestone bling. You guys know how I love to do that. And at the top, right here, and also at the bottom, are one of my leaves from my flower stash, and this was a Halloween flower. I used to decorate my house for Halloween when my daughter was little, and so I had all sorts of Halloween decorations. See, here's part of that arrangement that I just cut up and use in my journals. And it already had the sparkles on it, which was cool. I don't decorate anymore because my daughter is 28 years old, and I kind of miss it. So I have all these Halloween decorations that now get a new life in my junk journals. Yay! So, and then on there I did add some little black beading And along the side, along the spine, this is one of my scrap fabric snippets that I like to make at the beginning. I make a big long one and then I cut it up and use wherever it fits in my journals. And then my signature tool, you got to add that. So that's how I constructed the cover. This is a double tie closure, and it is some sparkly ribbon, which I think is really pretty. I got that at a thrift store too. You just never know. So here's the inside of the front cover. See, there's more of that lace skirt. And right here, this is some velvet, and actually not velvet, excuse me, felt. And I know you guys saw this in my last journal, but this little cutie, yay, remember him? Dee Dee. I pulled some of the felt off and just put that on the inside of the front cover and the back and glued it right along there. And then I kind of frayed the edges on both the top and the bottom. And as you can see, there's a little bit of that, this is like some orange string that was around the top of this little guy. See that right there? Huh. And I still have more of him to use. Okay, so we're going in. Here's the first page. I created a, this is just a ribbon snippet with one of my leaves and a pocket that I put some lace over the top and added one of my gold appliques and made a couple little tags here. Look at that cute little guy. Aw, happy Halloween. And then this is a paint chip that I distressed and sewed around the edges and added some of my Harlequin print. And there's the men's tie that keeps showing up. I use him in a lot of my journals. Let me show you that. And I still have some left. Yay! So I love that. Got lots of writing space in here. And this page is a triple fold pocket. And I added a ribbon, just glued along the bottom, and did some liquid pearls. And this was made from a children's book page, and it had pumpkins on it. I think it was Mother Goose Rhyme. So I thought that went well. And on the inside, some Tim Holtz ephemera. This is from that die cut that I recently got. So that's in there. And another cute little card. And then up at the top, here's another one. And I added this pumpkin. I painted that pumpkin. I can't believe I actually did that. But I was with some girlfriends and they were all doing watercolors. And so I watercolored that and just added some pencil outline. And I thought it turned out pretty good. So I put them in there. Got some more writing page here, tea-dyed paper. And here is another one of those antique paper bags. I ran out of those, so I got to go find some more. Made a pocket out of that. And in the top, on the inside, is this cute little guy. And I added just a ribbon for some extra. And this is a card. I got a whole bunch of greeting cards at a thrift store. And sometimes they do grab bags. And it had all these greeting cards. And this was one of them. And if you can see, there's his little eyeballs there. Ah. And on the inside, happy Halloween to you. Oh, I don't know about you guys, but I love everything vintage. This is just so cute. So this little cutie had to go in there. Let's see, where were we? Some more writing pages. And this is from a calendar dated 1925. Tricks of Fake Mediums by Houdini. And what they had was images on one side and then articles on the other, just little one-pagers. And so this was about Houdini, so I figured, yeah, it's kind of Halloween-ish, put him in there. Unfortunately, and it's not unfortunate, but I wish this said October, but it says November because that was on the other side. So 1925. And look at this cute little witch. Oh, I love this. I'll show you where that came from. And this is, I'm going to include this with the journal. I found this book, The Witch Who Was Afraid of Witches. and it is so stinking cute. Anyways, that's where that came from, is just the first page. Where is that little guy? Right there. There she is. She's afraid of her own witches. And here's a page that I did another little tag there. Just some trim on the side and one of my leaves and a little corrugated cardboard cluster up there. And here's the center of the first signature. We've got some scrapbook paper and liquid pearls and a stamp. This was from a children's story called Jack-o'-lantern, Jack-o'-lantern. There's another one of those pumpkins that I painted. And on this side, there's a belly band with a corrugated cardboard cluster there. And another little card there with some rickrack. Aw, she's so cute. Love that. A little page from The Witch Who Was Afraid of Witches. More writing space. And here's the other side of that paper bag. I added a brad at the bottom, a little bling brad. And I folded the front down to create a little pocket there. And stuck her in there and just added some extra doodads at the top. So there's another card. And this is another corrugated cardboard. This is black cardboard. So I thought that went really well and just added some of the scrap paper and added a bow. Got some writing space. And a cute little guy. He's a 3D sticker that I put on there. And here is another one of those tri-fold pockets. And this ribbon here was from my cute little pumpkin decoration. Got some more die cuts there and a little pocket, or excuse me, envelope. And I put another little die cut in there so that folds up and goes in there. And along the top, here's another card. That's got some scrapbook paper on the back. And I added some liquid pearls, and this is some stamping at the top to kind of give it a Halloween look, sort of. Stick those back in there. Don't you love the spider webs? Got that at Hobby Lobby. Another page from The Witch Who Hated Witches. Or Who Was Afraid, not hated, excuse me. Jeez. Okay, another bling brad. And this one cracks me up. It's the Halloween hot tub. Yeah, they're getting in the hot tub. That's funny. A little card in there. And here's another book page from the Jack-o'-lantern. And more pages. And there's some more of that distress spray that I like to do on the back of white pages. This is the Distressed Mica Spray. And that is antique bronze. And also Distressed Oxide Spray in Vintage Photo. And just a little random stamp, some washi tape, writing. And this is the center of, whoops, excuse me, the second signature. And what I did is I sewed a ribbon to the signature. So let me get this undone here, if I can do that. It's a double ribbon. It's got black and orange in it. Why am I having problems here? It's just a bow. There we go. And then on the inside is a removable little journaling booklet that I added another image on. Got a little card on the inside there that comes out. Maybe. It does come out. Come on. Kind of stuck. I'll have to figure that out. Okay, but on the inside of that, I sewed a masquerade mask. Yay! Look how cute that is. Love that. So that goes inside there. Some more writing space, pumpkins, another journaling card inside of the paper bag. More writing space, spider webs, some wallpaper that has some stenciling on it. Here is another big journaling card. There's one of my snippets of my fabric. Has some journaling space on the back. More pages from the book. Writing. And on this page, this was a Halloween treat bag. And along the side, there's another one of my scrap paper snippets. And added some liquid pearls and some stamps. Corrugated cardboard cluster. And what I did on this is I did do, again, the antique matte Mod Podge. It kind of just took down the whiteness because I wanted it not stark white. And then I added some sparkles to it. Yay! Love the sparkles. And look at this. Oh my gosh, isn't that cute? Happy Halloween memories. Little card there that I sewed around the edges. And I did make some Franken-paper for this. So here is some Franken-paper that I made into a tag on there. And then here are two more little envelopes that have little surprises on the inside, on each side of those. And I also stamped on the inside because I didn't like the plain white. So this is a two-tiered pocket corners, and then there's some more of my Franken tags. Franken paper made into tags, I should say. Some trim with tulle, writing space, and on the top it has October 31. That's another one of those 3D stickers. Some stamping, the book page again. And here's another one of the pockets that I created with, it's very similar to the one in the front, and added some of my snippet roll there and lace over the top with that gold applique. And another tag at the top with a lot of bling and a little bit of rickrack. That goes there. And on this side, one of my sparkly paper clips. And I clipped on a little journaling booklet with some random papers that I have in my stash. So that goes right there. Little writing space. There's the back of the wallpaper with some stenciling and a cute little lamp post stamp. And there is the back. And there's some more of that skirt that I used. So, got a lot going in this journal, but I think it turned out marvelously. I love Halloween. It just is such a great time of year, and I hope you guys are having a great day and enjoying your October. We have a beautiful day out here. And I will see you in my next video.